Hi guys, sorry I'm a bit late for my own live. I said 1:15. It's 20 past. What's happening? Got my scarf all rugged up. No one's here. Who's here? Parminder's here. Simply Sadi's here. Lens is here. Kat's here. Hi guys, sorry I'm a bit late. That took me longer than I expected to set this up. I'm just trying to hold on to this with my hand because I didn't charge my iPad. Why do I keep doing that? Hi guys, what's going on? I'm going to hold this without it shaking all over the place. Hi everyone, hi Shell. Hi Simply Sammy. Hi Ozuni. Hi Christy Lee. Hi my midlife middle, some of your names. Hi Mason Sahali. Yay, made it to a live, yay. John Johnson's here. Hi Selena. Hi guys. Hey, stopping to say hi and I adore you all. Going to play board games with friends. Oh, good for you, Kat. Wonderful, darling. Love it. I'm glad you're having a fun weekend night. Not just staying home in your pajamas like me. What's going on, guys? Any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Have a good live, guys. Oh, have a good time, Kat. Listening to the Law and the Promise audiobook. Glad I made it to your live. Oh, you've been listening to the Law and the Promise? Oh, good. Is there an audiobook of that? Hi from the East Coast. It's 4:25 a.m. Holy shit, what are you doing up? Isn't it a Saturday morning? No, hang on. Yeah, what are you doing up that early on a Saturday morning? Morning from London. Oh, but I can't book. No, there's no more bookings, guys. If you're trying to book with me, you can't book. I've closed the bookings. Sorry. If you're trying to make a booking with me, guys, I've closed the bookings for the month of July and August. I don't know when I'm reopening, so I'm really sorry. You're going to have to buy the courses I'm writing. I need enough time to write the courses, and at the moment, I'm massively undercharging for my time with the calls because the calls are taking an hour rather than half an hour. So I don't know when I'll be doing the calls again. I'll let you know, but in the meantime, when the courses come out, all the answers you should need will be in the course. So you probably won't even need a call with me. Okay? That's the aim anyway. Do you think we overcomplicate this? What, manifesting? Creating a reality? Absolutely. Everyone on TikTok's overcomplicating it, except for the people who are properly talking about law of assumption. They're all overcomplicating it. Yeah, 1:25 here in Phoenix. Lol, I stay up just for the lives. Holy shit, Bella, baby Bella. Oh, Jesus. 1:25. I'm trying to get a one-to-one call. Yes, darling, sorry. I don't have them anymore. They're all fully booked for next week, and after next week, there's no more calls. Morning, Loz. Hang on. Can't wait for the courses. Okay, good. When will the courses come out? Well, this is why I needed to stop the calls because I need the time to write the courses. I was just writing some then, and it's really involved. It's like how you end up in the relationships you're in, what thoughts you were having, what you can do about that. Like it's very, very step by step. And so I need the time to sit there. I can't just do it in like one afternoon. I need like whole days in a row to sit there and really concentrate on what I'm thinking to put down on the page because I'm writing workbooks with activities to go with each video so that you guys can work along with me. As I'm discussing it, you can then discover yourself what your self-concept is. So there's self-concept in relationship course and self-concept by itself. So to get your X-Back course is about changing your self-concept in relationships. And then the self-concept course goes even deeper into your self-concept, like right into your childhood stuff. Okay, so it would be good to do both courses, like to do the self-concept first and then do your self-concept in relationships course, like the Get Your X-Back course. But it's up to you guys the way you want to do it. But I do need the time to write them because it's very involved. But thanks for being patient with me, guys. Hi, I'm after abortion and what affirmation to say to feel better. Also, SP is so supportive. Oh, darling, that's no good. I'm after abortion. You mean you're going to have one, or it's afterwards? At the moment, you've just had one, darling. Oh, that's no good, sweetheart. I'm very sorry you had to go through that. So listen, if it's afterwards, say my body is healing rapidly. Everyone is so supportive of me. my partner is so supportive of me, my family is so supportive of me, or if it's about you need to go and get it done, say everything works out in my favor, my body does exactly what I want it to do, it's healing beautifully, and everyone's supportive of my decision. Okay, so those things done. You saved me from looking at socials. I almost had a weak moment. Oh, did you, Shell? What, with these courses, are they for us to keep once completed so we can look back? Oh, no, absolutely, guys. It's not just a one-off thing. It's like you would have a login to watch the videos and then download the workbook. Okay, so you can print it out and do the work, write it out. But the actual videos, you won't be able to download them. They'll be only through a login and a password. Okay, through my website. Is it just for SPs who are X's? No. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I should do the course as manifest your X back or just manifest a person. I think I'll do a separate manifest a person who's not an X, because that one goes really deep into what's the old story, what happened with the breakup, what happened in the relationship. So I'll do another course about attracting a new person, attracting love and keeping love, which will probably be the Queen Energy course. Okay, so it's about staying in your Queen Energy, attracting love and keeping love. That'll be a whole other course. Okay. So if the Get Your Ex Back course doesn't apply to you, you would just do the self-concept one, which is separate. Okay. I'm improving my self-concept, which I feel is working, but my SP seems to be getting further away. Well, stop saying they're getting further away. If you think that, darling, that's what will be happening. Stop saying that. Okay, just start saying they're constantly coming towards me. They can't spend enough time with me. They're obsessed with me. They need to be around me. What's this, Marissa? Activities, I'm sold. Okay, good, Ellen. I'm new to this, learning all about this manifesting. Oh, good, darling. Just stick with us and go to the Facebook group, my sweet, and watch all the lives back, because I saved those in there, these in there. But also, go to my series in TikTok called How to Manifest Properly. It's got a black heading up the top. It's all the way down the bottom of the page, 13 videos or 16 videos, and it goes in depth about how to manifest and gives you examples at the end. I can't put it in a playlist because I don't have the ability to do playlists yet, but it's called How to Manifest Properly. Go and watch that, darling, if you haven't watched it already. Morning, guys. Hang on. I'm going down. Haven't spoken in 2 months. What are you saying, Marissa? Morning, Laws. Getting drinks for SP's birthday today. Any advice, please? Not sure if we're sat together. Haven't spoken in 2 months. So don't worry, darling. Walk in there with your crown on your head in your Queen Energy. Go and do some Queen Energy affirmations before you walk in. Absolutely walk in as if that man can't keep his eyes off me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's dying to be around me all night. He can't stop staring at me. Can't stop thinking about me. It's bothering him that he's sitting on a different table. All eyes are on me. Everyone's flirting with me and he can't stand it. Okay? He wants me and only me, and it's driving him nuts all night that he's so far away from me on another table. Start saying that, darling. I'm on it like a car bonnet. What the causes? I've never heard that expression. How can I start manifesting a new SP, like one that I don't know yet? You can write a perfect man or woman checklist, what you would like them to be like, what you would like them to look like, be like, how you would like them to treat you. That's the most important thing. All those characteristics. They're like this to me and that to me, and they treat me so beautifully, and they're so sweet to me, and they're constantly telling me how much they love me, and they're giving me gifts and washing the dishes for me, and they do everything for me. Blah, blah, blah. And they show me off to their friends, and so handsome, and da-da-da-da-da. So step into the state of knowing that person already, having that person in your bed every night, sleep as if they're there. Okay? And have a journal entry of what you want them to be like. Thanks so much. Oh, good, Marissa. Want my SP, but also time on my own to work on myself. It's so difficult to want both. They contradict. Well, look, guys, you can be with your SP, but also have time by yourself. You don't have to spend every fucking waking moment with them. In the time that you're by yourself, you work on you, and also work on you while you're with them. Don't let them trigger you and make it all about them when you're with them. Loz, how are you doing with the nightly affirmations? You know what I did last night, Simone? I bloody didn't put it on loop, did I? And I woke up this morning, they weren't on. So I played it once and went to sleep. So I had a perfect night's sleep because they weren't playing. What an idiot. So you got to remember, guys, if you're doing VCL or VLC or whatever it's called app, you got to press loop. Don't do what I did last night. Morning, I was watching for bed. Oh, hi, Kimmy. So I won't do that tonight. I'll listen to them properly tonight. How do you get SP to be obsessed with me? Say they are so obsessed with me they can't stop thinking about me. I'm constantly on their mind. Things like that. Should I write down my manifestations or say aloud? Do you mean affirmations? Manifestation is what you see in front of you when it manifests. You're talking about the affirmations. I want you to say it out loud or in your head. Writing it down doesn't do jack shit, darling. You've got to think it or say it out loud. You can write them down once just so you remember what they are, but don't keep writing them like 369 and all that absolute bullshit. Oh, thanks, Kia. Oh, big love heart. Thank you. This manifestation affirmation is applicable for my ex-girlfriend too. Well, why wouldn't it be, darling? It's applicable to all sexes and all inclinations and sexuality. Oh, flowers. Thank you, darling. They're exactly applicable. She loves me so much. She can't bear to not be around me. She's obsessed with me. How can I start manifesting? I saw the one. How can I create a better behaved 5-year-old? It's very triggering, managing bad behavior. Well, first of all, darling, I know exactly why they're badly behaved because you're saying they are. I'm triggered by managing their bad behavior. If you think your 5-year-old is bad, a bad child, acts badly, has bad behavior, they will continue to turn up that way. I used to be a teacher. The naughtiest kids in everyone else's class weren't naughty for me eventually. They were at first because I no longer saw them as naughty. I started giving them higher responsibilities than everyone else. Some kids I would let teach the class. I would give them high responsibilities. I would get them to give me lesson plans, and I would say, tomorrow you can teach the class if you want. I would see them as capable. I would see them as good children. I would see them as behaved. I would see them as doing what I wanted. I would see them as liking me. And they did. If you see your child as naughty, they will continue to be naughty. If you get frustrated every time they don't do what you want, all you're doing is reiterating their bad behavior by seeing the version of your child as bad. If you start saying every day, my child does everything I want, they listen to me, they're so good to me, they want what I want, they do what I want, they're so pleasant to be around, they're so easy to be with, that's exactly how your child will be. But if you continue to call your child bad and be triggered by it, nothing will fucking change. Got it? Thank you. Good. Is it just say or feel what you say? No, you don't have to feel what you say. Please stop listening to anyone who says you have to feel what you say. To feel a feeling, you have to first have a thought, so all you need to do is think it. Think it and think it and think it. If a feeling comes, great. Not necessary, and it can't come before a thought. I wake up in the middle of the night and have a heart attack thinking someone's in the room. Oh, with the affirmations playing overnight. We've got a 21-day challenge at the moment, guys. If you're in the Facebook group, if you're not, Subconscious Laws, the Facebook group, we're having a 21-day nighttime affirmations challenge where we're listening to our affirmations overnight, playing on loop quietly while we sleep. Some people are having nightmares. Some people are hearing strange voices. It's interesting. It's a real experiment for me because I've never done this before. Any more questions, guys? Hang on. I'm scrolling up. I'm going down. Oh, what's happening? Millie Hearts, oh, what's happening? I had such a negative day. The old stuff. What's happening? I had such a negative day. All the old stuff playing out. I'm at a turning point. Good, darling. If you feel like all the old stuff's playing out and it's a turning point, then it will be. Say that. Well, it's all just a big purge and it's purging out. Wonderful. The good stuff's next. Wow, her name's literally Subconscious Laws. Yeah, Subconscious Laws. Not Liz. Dylan started sounding creepy again last night. Oh, really? So some people are listening to Dylan James' nighttime affirmations, and some people are saying his voice starts changing and it sounds creepy. Has anyone actually listened to it during the day to find out if he just sounds the same the whole way through? I mean, I'm sure he does. So it's just our imaginations, is it, that it's he's sounding different? How crazy. It's amazing what your mind will do. It is literally making the sound bad, so you turn it off and stop listening to it because it doesn't like it. Your mind can play all kinds of tricks on you guys, and it won't like the new self-concept affirmations. It won't like you saying all night, I am chosen, I am wanted, I am loved, if it doesn't believe that about you. And it will give Dylan James a creepy voice just so you'll turn it off and you'll be put off by it. It's amazing. Those are my first crazy dream experience with sleep affirmations. Oh, did you, darling? Oh! Sleep with my affirmations and woke up with a massive headache and was shivering all night. Oh, no. Guys, some of you are getting really terrible side effects from this. I don't know about this experiment. Hope we get through the 21 days. Jesus Christ. Loz, it actually happens. I never turn it off, though. Oh, what happened? It actually happens. What, the voice starts changing. Fucking weird. Loz, if something pisses me off and I talk about it to someone, is it reacting? Well, yeah. talking about the old story with someone and going blah, 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 and reiterating the old story just to someone else, not to the person, but to someone else, is still reiterating the old story. I wouldn't do that, guys. If you bitch about your SP, if you moan about your SP, if you are pissed off about something they did, and you're saying it to someone else, you're perpetuating the story in your mind. Even though you're not saying it to them, you're saying it to someone else, the story's still there. Don't do that, darling. I wouldn't recommend it. Jasmine's meditations are so much more soothing. Yeah, Jasmine from, yeah, but hers are more SP related. She doesn't really have any self-concept ones. Hers are like, he misses me, he's obsessed with me. I mean, they're lovely meditations, but I don't know. Her nighttime ones, are any of them self-concept? I prefer you guys record your own, honestly, in your voice memos and loop those through VLC, to be honest. SP blocked me today, even though I've been consistently affirming and sticking to a mental diet. Oh, okay. Well, how do you know they blocked you, darling? How do you guys know you're fucking blocked? Is it because you're incessantly contacting them, or you're checking the socials, and then when you check the socials, you're blocked? Let me explain something to you. If you're incessantly contacting them, stop. That's coming from desperate needy energy. If you're checking the socials and checking their profile and then you discover you're blocked, just the very act of checking causes the blocking. Because you're thinking, I wonder what they're doing. Are there other girls? What's happening with them? What are they doing in their life? You should be saying what they're doing in their life. They're with you in your mind. Don't check the socials and then discover you're blocked. Because that's checking. And checking causes blocking. What were you doing? Tell me. Because how do you know you're blocked? I'm scared to sleep with my affirmations log. Just listen all day. Oh, we'll do that, Nancy, then. I can only get through a couple of hours. I recorded my own affirmations, crazy dreams. Oh, really? SP is really reflecting the old story back to me, but I'm grateful because it's showing me what I need to work on. Oh, look, guys, sometimes they do, and some motherfucker. Just get through it with your affirmations. Just affirm while you're in front of them in your mind, okay? My dad had surgery. How to affirm he gets better and walk again. It's exactly what you just said. He's getting better and better by the day. He walks so easily. Walking is a breeze for him. He recovered from the surgery so easily. His cells are renewing themselves daily. He can walk like a dream. Okay? I've listened to Dylan in the day and his voice doesn't change. It's only when I go to fall asleep. Wow. So your subconscious really is changing his voice. That's so creepy, isn't it? Jesus. I keep turning my phone off, then wake up and turn it back on. Do you really? It's amazing to me. Like, it doesn't like it, guys. Your subconscious does not like this reprogramming. It's stuck to the program. It's doing like, Linux 95 or an old Microsoft program. It doesn't like the 2021 programming you're putting in. It doesn't like it. It likes sitting in the 80s. And that old program, Windows 97. It don't like it. It wants to stick to Windows 97. My pronouns are normal, mentally sound. Oh, that's good. Loz, you need to get rid of someone. Oh, is it this person who's being annoying and trying to get attention? Well, it's just, I don't really like blocking people, guys, because I think it's showing them their own self-concept. Like, why are you doing that? Is it attention seeking? Like when you were a child, you didn't get enough attention and now you're doing it in lives? Oh, I've blocked them now, guys. Maybe we should be affirming that we don't get bad side effects. Okay, no bad side effects. Yeah, we should be saying that. It's all right. I've blocked him, guys. I've been doing Dylan sleep since the 7th of May. Self-concept is so good. Just have to push through the feelings. Oh, good, darling, good. I'm changing my recording affirmations. I feel they are too soft. I need to rampage on them. Well, no, not the ones you sleep in overnight. You don't want to rampage overnight, but like if they're soft during the night, that's good. But rampaging your day ones, yes, absolutely. But not the nighttime ones. Been affirming I'm a money magnet. Then I got a random refund and a big tax return. Oh, Marissa, I love it. SP starting to show more love again. Calls me at 2 a.m. his time, even though has to get woken up at 5 a.m. Oh, wonderful. Oh, really, Nettie? That's great. Starting to show more love again. Calls me at 2 a.m. his time. Oh, that's wonderful. SP mate met with another girl yesterday and now we're ignoring each other. Please help. Well, how do you know they met with another girl? How do you know this information? Are they telling you? Are you sneaking around the socials? Why are you ignoring each other? Darling, have you ever watched any of my videos, Marshall? Clearly not. Are you understanding that you have to actually, Marshall, Do you understand that you have to actually imagine in your mind that you're together and not react to the 3D? If you're ignoring each other and reacting, that is not what I recommend, and it will fuck things up. Are you living together in your mind and working on your shitty self-concept that would allow him to ignore you? Go and watch my videos, darling. You're lost. Go to the Facebook group and watch number 25 and then number 41. Working on your self-concept, and number 41 is changing the old story about you and them. Please go and watch them. How to get my parents to accept anyone I marry regardless of religion. Where's this one? Anyone I marry. Hang on. How do I get my parents to accept my partners regardless of religion? What's an affirmation? Nancy, your terrible belief is in your question. They won't accept anyone because of their religion. They accept everyone. My parents are so accepting of everyone. They are just like Jesus Christ and open their arms willingly to prostitutes and whoever, to lepers and whoever. People seem to forget that about Jesus. The whole point of Jesus was he was a person who loved everyone, and people love being religious and being like, think badly of people. That's not what Jesus taught. If you want to go on the Bible of Jesus as an actual person. Okay? He was open and welcoming to all people and accepted all people. All right? What I want you to do is imagine your parents are like that. They're welcoming to everyone, lepers and prostitutes and your SB. Okay? They accept everyone. They love us together. They love our relationship. They're so supportive. Start affirming that, darling. Start seeing your parents differently and stop describing them that way. How do I affirm? So do I affirm that his new relationship doesn't work out and he realizes that I was the one? No, you don't have to do anything about his current relationship, darling. You just have to affirm that you and he are together, and don't worry about that relationship. It's like irrelevant to you. If you keep affirming about the relationship, thinking about the relationship, that relationship will stay alive in your reality. Stop fucking thinking about it. We had a really bad breakup and some really bad arguments. Well, Christina, you've got to understand that you caused the bad arguments and the bad breakup. Do you understand this, that you are the only cause, and your shitty self-concept and the fears you were having before you broke up caused the breakup? Or do you not get this? If you don't get this, go to my Facebook group, listen to number 25, listen to number 41, and then watch all the lives backwards. I'm affirming just for me. Is it normal to forget to affirm for them? I still want SP advice. Yes, guys, it's very normal to forget all about them and just affirm for you and big yourself up and Meghan Markle yourself up. It makes no difference to getting them back whatsoever. You'll still get them back. I dreamed about my SP last night that we were cuddling in bed. Is that a sign? Well, that's wonderful, darling. I love it. Take it as a sign. I'm using affirmations as I sleep. Light sleeper. So can the volume be so low that I can't hear it? Well, I guess you have to kind of hear it. But I don't know. I don't know what the science of this is. I'd have to really look into what volume it's meant to be. But I imagine you have to kind of be able to hear it. SP met with another girl. Okay. Dylan James affirmations were not the best. Yeah, I don't like them. My partner spends more time with other friends without me, and sometimes I feel like not a priority. Well, listen, life could be fun. If you feel not the priority, you won't be. That's about you. People will treat you as not the priority. People won't choose you, and they'll choose others over you if you feel you won't be chosen. What happens with you? What happened with you in life? Okay, were you neglected in some way by your parents? Were you abandoned in some way by your parents, like your parents were never there and didn't spend enough time with you? Or do you feel defective in some way, like you're not good enough and people will choose others over you? It's one of those three things. Abandonment, being like, whatever I said, neglected, or literally feeling not good enough. It's one of those three, and that's why they're doing that to you. It's got nothing to do with your SP. They could meet a person tomorrow and spend all their time with them and never see the friends. It's because you think you're going to be ignored. You think you're going to be rejected. You think you're not going to be chosen, and they're going to choose others over you, and they'll continue to do that. They love spending time with me. They choose me above all others. Start saying that, darling. Roxy has good self-concept affirmations, but I prefer my own. Oh, God, Roxy. I can't stand Roxy, but does she? Okay. I dreamt about my SP last night and we were cuddling in bed. I love it. I manifested the owners of my house are now selling. I wanted to move and now this. What? I manifested the owners of my house are now selling. I wanted to move and now this. Oh, now they're selling it, so you don't want them to, or you do? I dreamt that me and my SP got engaged last night. Oh, that's lovely. I thought I was confident until this guy insulted me over my skin shade and I cried. I don't know what to do. Darling, listen, if someone insults you and you take it to heart, it's something in you that makes you feel not good enough. Somebody could say that to someone else and they'd be like, fuck off. Okay, but in you, something makes you feel not good enough about yourself, that would be an insult. Okay, so either your parents cared about your appearance or compared you to others when you're a child, and therefore when someone slights you or criticizes you about your appearance, it really stabs in the heart for you. Okay? Or you feel not good enough in general, and therefore if anyone criticizes you or says something mean, it really hurts you. Okay? So I want you to firm against that. I'm perfect just the way I am, and everyone loves me just the way I am. Okay? I would have never imagined talking to my mum voluntarily, but she is my best friend now. Really, darling? Because of your self-concept? Oh, wonderful. Yes, guys, relationships with parents can absolutely improve with your self-concept out of sight. It's unbelievable. Since the age of 7, up until then, they've been telling me I have to marry someone of a certain religion. Well, Nancy, guess what, darling? It doesn't really matter what happened from the age of fucking 7. You've held on to that story since the age of 7, and guess what? Until you get rid of that story that they want you to marry someone with the same religion, then you're fucked. You have to get rid of that story. You have to start seeing your parents differently. And don't give me the excuse of, but since the age of 7, they've been like this and there's nothing I can do about it. That's the story you've held. I bet you another one of your siblings will go marry another person next year who's not of the same religion, and your parents will be totally accepting of it. And the difference between your sibling and you is you don't believe your parents will accept it, and your other sibling thinks they will and also doesn't give a crap what they think. You've got to stop caring what they think. And secondly, you've got to start seeing them as accepting and wanting whatever you want. They want what I want. They do everything to make me happy. They just want me to be happy. So that, Nancy, I couldn't give a shit what happened from the age of 7. It's irrelevant. It's your belief about the situation that matters, not what happened. Got it? SP moved to another city suddenly. Everyone's mentioning the city, travel there with my sister Burswell Lady. Yes, guys, if people start talking about it, absolutely. So you think affirmations work, asking yourself, why am I so loved? Why am I so chosen? Yes, you can do that, guys. If you find it clunky to say, I'm so loved, I'm so chosen, say, why am I so loved all of a sudden? Why am I so chosen? Oh, yep, absolutely. I thought I would have, hang on. My self-concept better if I'm affirming just for me. So I saw that one. Hang on. Loz, I keep doing self-concept but can't stop reacting to 3D. Want SP to be mine? Well, Desi, I can't fucking help you, darling. You're lost as shit. You've been on so many of my lives and you're still reacting to 3D. I don't know what to tell you. Stop reacting. Like, what do you want me to say? You want me to come around your house and knock some sense into you, or are you going to actually just stop reacting at some point? There's a lot of people that come on here and they're coming on here for support and listening, but they're not really hearing me. If you react to the 3D, you are not doing this properly. You're not living in the end in your mind. You're not living in your mind. You're not understanding that the 3D was created by you and therefore you can change it. So you're going to fuck this all up because you're not getting the absolute fundamentals of this, guys, is your reality in front of you, you created. So if you can absolutely accept that 100%, see it for what it really is and go, wow, I created this. Well, if I created it, I guess I can change it. What's the point of reacting? But you haven't got to that point yet, Desi. You're in this, fuck, help me. I better go on Loz's live to get some help because I'm lost as fuck. And I'm not really listening to her. I'm just freaking out all the time. Go away. This person is trying to go live with me. I couldn't care less. No, I'm trying to decline you. I don't go live with people, guys. Don't even bother trying to go live with me. I'll just tell you to fuck off. Seriously. And I don't know you. Why would I go live with you? If you're not a follower of mine, you're not my Facebook group, and I don't know you, I'm not going to go live with you guys. Like, get a clue. So, Desi, you get it? You're coming on here for help all the time and you're not understanding that you created the 3D. It's like shouting at the mirror and expecting your face to change whilst shouting, why do you look so tense and stressed? Why are you doing that? But you're shouting at yourself in the mirror and seeing your own reflection and not understanding that the reflection is you. And you're shouting at it and reacting to it. I can't help you unless you get this. I feel like I don't care anymore. Oh, God, what happened? Pressed a filter. I feel like I don't care anymore. What's this? I'm so glad you enjoyed my manifesting analogies in the Facebook Live. Yes, I loved it. Loved it, Brittany. Loz, doing self-concept. Okay, we saw that one. I'm persisting. Good, BK. Thank you. Good, Nancy. Having dreams or visions of your SP, does that mean something? Just give it good meaning, darling. I'm wealthy, healthy, lucky, and loved. When he looks into my eyes, he falls more in love with me. That's wonderful, darling. They want me to marry a Jewish guy. Well, guys, if you guys hold this belief that they want you to marry this kind of guy, well, Hallie and Nancy, you're both fucked. You've got to get rid of that belief. They want me to. Do they just? Or can you just change them in your mind? They want me to do this. They want me to do that. Or can you just change your reality and change their thinking? You can. But you're not getting this. And so you're saying, they want this, they want that. I'm not in control of my own life. Yes, you are. Stop thinking they want that for you. Start saying, they just want me to be happy. And they're happy when I'm happy. They're happy with who I'm happy with. Can I still manifest my SP even though they have feelings for someone else? If you think they have feelings for someone else, Ben, then they will. It's simply how it works. They're still in love with their ex. There's that other girl on the scene. They're in love with her now. So they will be. The problem is in your question. They have feelings for someone else. That's your belief, and until you get rid of that, you're fucked. You're fucked. Stop saying that. Stop thinking that, and say, they only have feelings for me. Their heart is only with me. They only get hard for me. They only get wet for me. Okay? I missed a question. I was about to read it, and then it disappeared. I don't feel like I care anymore if my SP is with me or not. Is that a good sign? Yes, Tanya, absolutely. Hang on, guys. Hang on, I'm going down. Need to stop reacting to 3D. Sorry. Don't say sorry to me, Desi. It's just like you're not listening. Like a lot of you are on here a lot. And when I say to you, you created it. You've really got to get a handle on your reactions. Look, I understand it because my reactions are the worst thing about me. I react so easily. But my reactions are tied to my self-concept. I'll react in relationship situations based on feeling not chosen, not wanted, and feeling not good enough. And that's why I react. It's got nothing to do with your SP. It's only to do with your self-concept and feeling not good enough, not chosen, not loved. When you get that, you will stop reacting so much because you'll realize, why am I doing this? Oh, it's all about me. They're not doing anything to hurt me. I'm thinking they are. I'm giving it the meaning that this is not going to get me what I want. I'm giving this the meaning that they don't love me based on my fucking shitty self-concept. It's all me. Everything's me. And I'm actually causing them to turn up in my reality the way they are and act the way they are. It's all me. So what am I shouting at them for? What am I reacting to the situation for when I caused it? You've really got get your head around this. When you do, your whole life will change. If you keep reacting, you're going to be like me and be reactionary and fuck things up. You'll manifest people in, then you'll react and they'll go away again. Then you'll manifest them back in, react, and they'll go away again until you learn this lesson. It's a really hard lesson to learn when you're reactionary like me. Okay? Low straight backs. Good. You're so right about all this. I know I created my situation because of my low self-esteem. Yes, guys, when you get it, it's like you'll never unsee this. When you see it, that your thoughts created everything. You can't unsee it after you've seen that. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that come on my lives and they're like, you're a bitch, you're a blah, or whatever. Not on my lives, but on my videos. You're not understanding blah, 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 blah. You're saying people cause their abuse. You're saying I caused the narcissistic person in my life. And then eventually they watch my lives and go, oh, because they realize they've watched more than 60 seconds of content. And they realize I'm just saying, think about it. Think about what happened to you. Think about this situation. Did you ever think that about you or them? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, well, fuck then. It must be you. When you get it, it's really hard. And at first you'll really beat yourself up and think, fuck me, I can't believe I did that. But then you go over the hurdle of that and get to, well, guess what? That's great because that means I have the power and I can change it. And that's very empowering, guys. Got it? It's not something to be upset about and beat yourself up about. It's something to feel empowered about. Hang on. Well, I'm pressing things. When I feel low, I look back and go, whoa, I did that all by myself, not someone else. Yes, darling. Yes. You speak so much sense. Good, guys, good. Respond, not react. Yes, well, don't even do either. Just respond in your mind, guys. Every time ASP texts me, I get excited and freak out when he goes away. I feel like I can't get... What, Nancy? Can't get what? Darling, if you're freaking out and get excited, it's because you're thinking, oh my God, this is too good to be true. I can't believe he's messaging me. Like, guys, that's a real warning sign when you get that fucking excited about them messaging you. You think Meghan Markle gets excited every time Harry sends her a text? She couldn't give a shit. Go and watch that video where a guy is pretending to be Meghan Markle and she's like, and then my husband, I want to say Mark. Anyway, like, his brother, la, 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 la. And then I said, Harry, grow up hair. Oh, Harry. His name's Harry. Can't remember his name. It's hilarious. Be more like that, Nancy. Don't get so fucking excited. Start thinking, why am I getting so excited? Am I putting him on a pedestal above me? Oh, yeah. I better fucking stop doing that. Loz, can you do the 3-minute videos on here yet? I know it's available. Kim just did one. Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? I can do them. Should I? Would people watch a whole 3 minutes? I guess they would. I'll see. Yes, I'll do some 3 minutes. Good morning, y'all. This is the first time I saw this early live. It's set 4:47 a.m. Oh, God. Actually, no, you're right about the 3 minute because I just saw it pop up on my actual thing today that I could actually press 3 minutes, whereas it used to be I could just upload 3 minutes the other week, but I can press 3 minutes, so I'll do it. That video is so funny. What video are we talking about? My reality is upgrading every single day, even when I can't see it. Wonderful, I love that. Can't get excited anymore. Yes, you can get excited, Nancy, but you have to understand why the fuck you're getting so excited. Oh my God, it's so exciting. If you're married to the dude, would you get excited every time you got a text? Think about it that way. It means you're putting him so fucking far above you. It's like, oh my God, he's so great. Oh my God, he sent me a text. It's like the greatest thing ever. If you're together, do you do that? Think about that logically. I'm not telling you not to get excited. I'm just saying assess yourself. He's so great. Oh my God. All my Christmases have come at once because I got a text. Like, guys, if you're acting like that, like, assess yourself. I literally made to the point I wanted to be when I was a teenager. It's amazing. I literally made to the point I wanted to be when I was a teenager. It's amazing. What are you talking about? I don't get that one. It would be cool if you went live with people you've had sessions with so they can show their successes. Oh, that's a great idea. Why don't I do that? We can do lives and talk about, I was going to do that on the podcast actually, have a podcast of them talking with me. That's what I was going to do when I do the podcast about the success stories and what they did. Wonderful, darling. But that's a good idea to do the lives. Absolutely. Hi, Loz. I manifested a video of my SP within 2 days and now I've been in firm contact. And what? Yes, because I'm so in love with him. It's hard. My heart beats so fast. I love him. I get excited. Well, Nancy, great. Love them, but don't put them above you. It's a big fucking difference. Do you think Meghan Markle's heart beats so fast when Harry sends a text? She literally couldn't care less. Stop that. You're putting him so far above you, he's got nowhere to look at you but down, and he'll end up choosing someone else because you've fucking made him into the king and you're below him. They don't marry the girl that's below them, darling. You got to be above him. I'm really sorry. If you keep doing that, you're fucked. Go and watch all my Queen Energy videos because you're not getting this. And that's why you're in the situation you're in, because you're literally putting yourself below him, just in your thinking. He's so great. I love him so much. My life is shit without him. Well, sorry for asking again. Talking with your friends about something pissed you off is reacting. Yes! Stop doing that! Grrr. Bitching about it is a problem. It's venting. Venting, no work. Some fucking idiots in the chat group, I can't remember which chat group it was that formed through my Facebook group, wanted to have a venting group. Absolutely against everything I teach here, guys. If you go and form a venting group and vent about your circumstances, good luck getting your SP. You're literally reiterating the old story and the old story and the old story and the old story every fucking day by venting. Doesn't matter if it's to your manifestation group or your friends. You're literally keeping the old story alive. You're keeping the bitch alive. You're resuscitating the old story every time you talk about it. I want to breathe life into you. You're dying. Let's talk about it again. Stop that. Hi, Loz. How do you live in the end in your mind with SP if you should focus on self-concept affirmations? You just live in the end in your mind, you're together, and focus on you. Oh, he loves being my boyfriend. Oh, you love lying in my bed all night and cuddling up to me, but I'm so great. I'm going to talk about myself now. So living in the end is one thing. The self-concept is separate. Yes, because I'm so... hang on. What are we saying yes about? About the 3-minute videos? Oh, you just got the 3-minute videos as well? Good. Okay, maybe it's today it only started. Yeah, you could upload them, but you couldn't actually record them. Yes. Okay, I'll do 3 minutes. All right. But I wonder if people sit through 3 minutes, because if my watch time's bad, then I won't affirm that. Loz, my SP just said he's addicted to me and can't be away from me. He loves me so much. Gabriella, that's wonderful. I'm addicted to you and can't keep away from you. Oh, love it. And he loves you so much. Oh, that's wonderful, darling. What were you doing? What were you affirming? Tell us. That's beautiful news. 117 viewers. Wow, at 4:59. Awesome. I think it's probably people in Australia and Europe, darling. Probably. Unless there's a whole lot of people up at 4 in the morning. Oh, I just got called out. Oh, did you? Oh, what did I say? It's hard. I'm addicted. I have to change it. Yes, stop that, guys. How much respect do dealers have for addicts? When the dealer comes to give the crack to the addict, they're like, here you go, you piece of shit. Like, they're not going, you're so great that you give me so much money because you're such an addict. They look down on them. Don't be going to your dealer. Give me what I need. Give me that little bit of love that I need. I need it, please. Pump it through my veins. I can't live without it. The dealer's like, oh my God, you pathetic piece of shit. Don't turn your lover into your dealer. Okay? Loz, hang on. Do you offer email coaching? No, absolutely fucking not. I can't type for shit. I can't do email coaching. And what I discover on the calls is so intensive. It needs me to question you and question you and question you. That email coaching is complete bullshit, guys. If you've gone and done email coaching with anyone, I beg you not to do it. It's literally, they've got 10,000 affirmations they gave to everyone else. They've just read your story, gone, what is it? Okay, here you go, smack. And they're just copying and pasting. There are a lot of coaches that got called out for that, and their PayPal got stopped because people were realizing all they were doing was copying and pasting other people's fucking affirmations in 1,000 times a day. I wouldn't recommend doing that kind of coaching, and it doesn't delve into your childhood shit enough. I just think that's pathetic, doing that kind of coaching. It's not coaching. It's just copying and pasting affirmations to people. I wouldn't ever do it. Loz, I did a little test and affirm you will wear a pink scarf in the next live. Oh, did you? You know what? You absolutely manifest that. I had a purple scarf on. I've had it on all day. I sat down to do the live and looked at myself in the thing and went, oh, this looks awful. And I went and got a pink one to match my top. And I went to go find it. There you go. You did that. Amazing. Just do the 3 minutes when you have a lot to explain. Lol, I did sit through Kim's. It goes fast. Oh, good. I'll go watch what she did because I didn't see it. Haven't been on TikTok all day. Yes, can't sleep. Oh, almost 5 a.m. here. Oh, my God. I'm trying to find your Facebook group. Where's the link? It's in the link in my bio. It's the Canva link. It says Canva. It's a link. Just look up Subconscious Loz on Facebook. Subconscious space Loz. The link is in my bio, guys, in the link. It says Facebook group. Loz, I did a little test. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Live last night was so good. Oh, was it all good? We go live in Facebook, guys, on a Friday. So I had some wine and we did a live last night. It was great fun. Need help? Question mark. What are we talking about? Oh my God, what are we laughing about? Wow, that's crazy. Yes, about the scarf. Does dreaming about a different man while manifesting SP matter? No, guys, absolutely not. Always movement, even when you don't see it. Yes, guys. I got a few SP affirmations from you, but I've only been interested in self-concept. Should I add SP? Shouldn't I? No, you don't have to, darling. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything, Positive Barry. If you want to do SP affirmations, do. But if you're living in the end in your mind and you're imagining you're together in your mind and nothing can stop that coming about, you can just do self-concept all fucking day. It doesn't really matter. Okay? It's up to you. Why do you get so much movement and then it slows, just trying to ignore it? Well, if you keep saying that, darling, that's what will happen. Oh, it's slowing down. I got movement, now it's slowing down. It could be because you started doubting it. You started doubting your power. You started thinking, oh my God, this is too good to be true. I can't believe this is happening so quickly. Oh my God, when's the other shoe going to drop? This is bizarrely good. Okay, and then you manifested it going bad again. You anticipated them not calling you or contacting you. Okay, because you thought it was too good to be true. Were you doing that? Either that or it's your old thoughts about the situation. I told my sister she doesn't have free will and she got mad. Best not to tell people sometimes, guys. They will get mad about that. Hang on, guys. Answer me. Well, I can't even see your question, darling. But if you say things like answer me in an aggressive way like that, I fucking won't be answering you. Let me give you the tip. Maybe put please at the end or thank you. Loz. I saw the one. How would you put the law of assumption in simple terms for someone overwhelmed? What you assume dominantly manifests in your reality. That's it. What you think about most of the time during the day, the thoughts you have the most, are what turns up in front of your eyeballs in the 3D. That's simply it. So if you want to change what's turning up, you have to change your dominant thinking. What are you dominantly thinking all day? If you're thinking, I'm a piece of shit, no one loves me, relationships never work out for me, he's never coming back, that's what will happen. If you start saying, relationships always work out for me, he loves being my boyfriend, I am so loved and wanted, you you say that over and over to replace the old thoughts, repetitively think them over and over, then your reality will change. It takes a little while, but it will change. Because people reflect that thought. That's simply how it works. It's like mind, control, thought transmission, telepathy. What you assume dominantly manifests because people in your reality reflect it back to you. Okay? My partner got angry at me once. I kept saying he loves me so much. He came saying that after a few. Well, good, darling. Love it. Where's my wine tonight? Oh, well, I had the wine last night. I've just got a coffee now. It's only the afternoon here. It's not quite night time. Going to a Neville study group later on. Life is absolutely amazing lately. You're going to a Neville study group? Oh, really? Wow, where you live there's a Neville study group? How cool. Love that, darling. Do you have to believe and feel I'm living in the end, or can I just say I am? What would be an example? No, you don't have to feel it or believe it. Just say it. They love being my boyfriend. Imagine they're in bed with you all night. You don't have to believe they're there. I was talking to one of my 17-year-old kids and began to tell him about working on his self-concept. It was great. Oh, good, darling. That's lovely. Manifested my SP offering me a cup of tea today. Oh, lovely. Love it. I've been overwhelmed trying to do this right that I forgot the basics. Darling, there's no right way to do manifesting. You're doing it all day long. Now you're just going to change your thinking to get what you do want. You've predominantly been thinking the old shit you don't want. Now just think the things you do want. That's simply it. It's really not that complicated. Manifested. Oh, I saw that one. No, it's on Zoom. Chapter 1 of Feeling is the Secret. Oh, how cool. That's so cool. Is it like a free thing or you have to pay? Is there a way to speed up a manifestation, or is it better to allow the universe to do the timing? No, the universe isn't doing the timing, darling. You're doing the timing. The time it takes you to convince your subconscious mind that it is true, that it is done, is how long it will take. Have you convinced your mind that it's true, that it's here now, that it's done? That's how long it will take. The universe isn't doing shit for you, darling. It's space. It's air. You're the universe. For some reason, I struggle with doing affirmations throughout the day. Well, then you will, darling. Stop saying that. Stop saying, I struggle. I'm struggling. Darling, are you thinking during the day, or are you just brain dead till you go to sleep? You wake up in the morning, your brain's working. Then you're brain dead all day, and then you go to sleep, do you? It's thinking. When you're thinking other thoughts, think those thoughts. That's what affirming is, guys. It's thinking. It's not an activity. My subconcept is so much harder to affirm than SP. My subconscious hates it. I know, guys, because you're obsessed with your fucking SP, Nancy. So all you want to think about all day is your goddamn SP. Well, I suggest you don't do any fucking SP affirmations, because that statement before about I love him so much and blah, blah, blah reeks of obsession to me. So you're so freaked out about doing self-concept, first of all, because you feel like if I do it, he will disappear because you're so obsessed. I would work on you, 100% you, Nancy. Make it all about you. I love listening to you. It's like the lid is lifted on how I created my whole life. Very empowering. Oh, good, Rebecca. Wonderful. Also, can I just say that the coaching I got with you a month ago was a changer. Literally everything. Oh, was it, darling? Oh, yay. Oh, wonderful. Oh, brilliant. I'm so pleased. Well, it's tomorrow is my graduation party. I finally have my master's degree and my SP. Oh, do you that's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, wonderful, darling. Okay, I will. It's so much old story playing out when I do self-concept, but I will persist. Thank you. Well, Nancy, that's why you got yourself in this fucking situation in the first place, where you're obsessed with your SP because of your old shitty story about your self-concept. You got to work on that shit. Because if you don't, you'll get them back, and then you'll be triggered by the 3D again, and then they'll be gone. That's how it works. Well, all my friends cancelled at me. I know they love me so much. I'm here drinking, imagining SP with me. Hallie, darling, you've got some shit going on with you where you think people are going to abandon you. And so they do. You've got to start working on those self-concept affirmations I gave you about. No one would dare leave me. Everyone pays me so much attention. Everyone loves being my friend. Start saying these ones, darling. Everyone loves being my friend. Everyone loves being around me. I'm everyone's favourite person. I'm everyone's BFF. Everyone loves spending time with me. No one would dare leave me. I'm too important to lose. You've got to really work on that, darling, because you're literally pushing them away with your thinking, people leave me, people abandon me, and then they will, including your friends. Got it? It's coming from that old childhood stuff we spoke about. Being left alone a lot, not spending enough time with your parents. And then you think other people don't want to spend time with you the same way your parents didn't because they were working too much. All you're doing is thinking the same thing about your friends. Stop thinking that. Sorry to say so much personal information, but you know what I mean? That's where it's coming from, Helly. I got an SP back with 0 self-concept work, lasted about 3 weeks before the old story manifested. Yes, guys. That's what happened to me a million times. You get them back and then your self-concept kicks in and then you're fucked. That's what happens. How long does it take for it to show up in the 3D? I've been doing self-concept since June. Well, Nancy, I'm sorry, Nancy. I don't know what the fuck you've been doing, but your self-concept's in the loo, as far as I'm concerned. Hasn't been doing shit for you since June. It's just turned July. What, for a month? You think your whole fucking life's going to turn around in a month? How old are you, Nancy Arnstein? Darling, you've just been doing it for a month and you think your whole life's going to change in a month. I hate to warn you, but no. And you told me off once for saying your whole name. If you don't want me to say your whole name, change your name on your TikTok, because I just said your whole name again. I'm too important to lose. Love this one. Yes, guys. Nancy, if you've only been doing it since June, you've got a lot more work to do, love. Sorry, but if you're that obsessed with your SP, you've got to go hardcore on that self-concept. Take that fucker off the pedestal. Take him right down. If I do self-concept for 6 months, will I get results with SP? Darling, I don't know how long it's going to take you to convince your subconscious mind that you're not unlovable and you're not going to get rejected and you're not so far below him and you're not good enough. I don't know how long it's going to take. How the fuck would I know? Guys, if you're asking questions about time, no one in their right mind can answer that question. And if they're saying they can, they're a charlatan. Oh, I can tell you exactly how long it's going to take you to get your SP. Can you, bitch? What, you're in my subconscious mind, can you? Are you? Really? Nancy, just work on it and see. I've been doing that and affirming. It's been great, but I don't know what happened tonight. Darling, all that happened tonight, Hallie, honestly, darling, it's just your old thoughts manifest. Don't beat yourself up. Be like, look, I'm feeling better. My self-concept's getting better. This is just my old shit showing up. Oh, well, it's just old shit. I'm not going to be thrown by this. Tomorrow, my friends will be lovely to me. Next week, my friends will be all over me. I'm everyone's favourite person, Hallie. Say that. Okay, darling? After I started working on my self-concept, 80% of my old crushes want to be with me. Laugh my ass off. Yes, guys. I texted SB yesterday and got left on red and I didn't react for the first time. So proud of myself. Good, darling. Good. Just work on that self-concept. Hang on. I'm manifesting a PhD scholarship next. Good, darling. Wonderful to say. I love my free PhD. Best way to manifest SP. Darling, go to my Facebook group. Watch number 25. Then watch number 41. All these lives are saved in there. Okay, I do have a Getting Your SP Back course coming out soon, but in the meantime, you need to go watch those videos, then watch all the lives backwards, okay, and then work on your shitty self-concept that caused the situation, write down all the reasons why you broke up, and then look at those reasons and think, is my self-concept tied up in any of that? That I feel not good enough, not chosen, not wanted? Oh, well, I better affirm against that shit, and then create affirmations against the crap that you created in the relationship, okay? I've been doing that and affirming. It's been great. I saw that, Hallie. Great. Oh, I can't see any more questions. It's like stopped. All the questions have stopped. I manifested being friends with my favourite YouTuber. I sent you a message about it, but it's a secret. Oh, Brittany. Did you? I better go read it. Sorry, guys. I'm so behind on getting back to the messages. Therapy. What are we talking about, therapy? What's happening? Loz, is it okay to say 1 or 2 affirmations of self-concept you're having a low day? Yes, darling. That's fine. I need so much work on my self-concept. Please, how to do it. Okay. If you don't know what your self-concept stuff is that you need to work on, what are your triggers? Figure out what you're triggered by in the 3D. Being left on red. People not messaging you back. People not spending time with you. People criticizing you. People saying things about your appearance. That will give you the clue that what your childhood stuff is. Or go back to your childhood and figure out, what did my parents used to do to me? Criticize me a lot. Tell me I was not good enough. Tell me I didn't do things right. Belittle me, lock me in a cupboard and beat me with a broomstick. What happened to you? Okay, if you know what the childhood stuff is, great. If you don't know what the childhood stuff is, look at your triggers. Then you've got to affirm against that stuff that affects you and turn it into an affirmation. I feel like people are going to leave me. Then you affirm, no one would dare leave me. I'm too important to lose. People always criticize me. When I hear criticism, I never believe it. I always get blamed for everything. I never let anyone make me feel guilty. Okay? You affirm against the thing you already think about you. That's how you work on your self-concept, guys. Got to figure out what it is, what the core stuff is for you, because everyone's stuff is different. Everyone's childhood was different. Everyone's upbringing was different. Yes, keep doing it. Yes. How would I be able to manifest being a successful YouTuber? Say, I am a successful YouTuber. I'm everyone's favorite YouTuber. I make so much money off of YouTube. Launching my YouTube channel was so quick and easy. Everyone subscribed so quickly. I've got so many subscribers. Whatever you want it to look like and be like, say that as affirmations. You've been doing it for a month. Good, Nancy. Keep going. I feel like it's going to take me a long time because my subconscious doesn't want to accept new things fast for some reason. Yes, Nancy, it's called your subconscious. It no like it. It's there creating you since the age of 7. It doesn't like you changing the script. It doesn't like you going off piste. It's like a director of a film and it's given you the script and gone, here you go, and you're starting to say a different script and the director's going, excuse me, Nancy. No, they're not the words. Read the script, and you're going, fuck you, director. I'm going to just improvise. It doesn't like the improvising. It's going to fight you. It happens to everyone, Nancy. Don't beat yourself up and think you're different from everyone else. We're all having trouble with self-concept. It's how it works. You're changing your whole program from Windows 97 to Windows 2021. It doesn't like it. If there is a Windows 2021. You know what I mean? It wants to stick to Windows 97. All right, I've got to go, guys. Do you have to have feelings, believe your affirmations? No, darling. I've got a gazillion TikToks about this. You don't have to believe it or feel it. You just have to think it and think it and think it and think it. If you are lost as fuck and you've come from LOA and some dumb bitch has told you to feel it, please go to the Facebook group Subconscious Laws and watch all the lives back. Please. Persist until it hardens into fact. Yes, guys. You've got to keep going until it turns up. It really helps me to listen to your own self-concept audio on loop throughout the day. Yes, guys, it really helps to listen to your own self-concept audio on loop throughout the day. Absolutely. Fab, I've joined the Facebook group. Oh, good, you found it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I go live twice daily. I'll be live tomorrow, which will be nighttime US time. Or tonight US time. Okay, probably about 9 p.m. EST. Okay, and go join the Facebook group. I save all these lives in there. All right? You can watch them back. There's a lovely supportive community in there. You can ask questions in the Q&A forum, not on the main page. Don't send them for approval. Go to find the Q&A forum in the topics, ask your questions, watch the lives, and we're also doing a 21-day sleep affirmations challenge at the moment. Come join the challenge with us. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll be live tomorrow. See you, bye.